Welcome from far and near to my weekly Soul Oracle, this time for week 20, which is 15th to 21st May 2023. And as every week, I have already picked the card by pendulum, and I will start with my first card from the Shamanic Soul Oracle. And we as a collective have water as the main energy in our field for the next week. And if this card appears in the reading, then it's also about cleansing, about inner cleansing from unwanted energy or sticky feelings. And we are invited to go also in stillness a little bit more after this intense full moon and darknesses we had in the recent days. And from the light and shadow tarot deck we have the Hermit as well in our field, and it's about sacred aloneness and self-care next week. So we are invited to take a little bit more time for ourselves, for meditation, for inspiration, maybe also for some cleaning rituals we could use to listen to our emotions and listen to our inner senses next week a little bit more. And as a power animal, we have the Oxa buffalo in our field. And here it's about the question, where is our own abundance? Where is our personal way? And we are invited to follow our very own spiritual path to abundance, and that we keep track and we avoid distraction from outside, and that we follow our heart, because this is what we are invited to in our stay on Mother Earth. And from the Sacred Destiny, we have inner peace in the reading for the next week. And of course, this is linked to cleansing processes, to find inner peace, to clear sticky emotions, and to ask also some questions. Where do I want to go? What is next? How do I handle my emotions? How do I handle difficult situations? How can I find more freedom? How can I find peace in my heart? How can I follow my personal spiritual path and my calling of my heart? And in the Treasure of Soul card deck, we have the card of grounding. And on one side, it's about connecting to our higher self, to our spiritual helpers, spiritual guides. And on the other hand, it's about grounding, about being here, about realization, self-realization. And therefore, also from the angel deck, we have the angel of self-realization in the field for the next week. And I would say after this quite intense days and weeks we had, now it's a week to go for stillness, for meditation, for clearing up. Where do we want to go? How would we like to self-realize ourselves? And where is our inner power to do so? Excuse me. And this week I'm working with a new deck, which is the Wisdom of the Four Winds, which is a deck with messages coming from New Zealand. And we have this week Kauri in our reading. And Kauri is the mother of all trees of New Zealand. And Kauri was delivering also the wood for the canoes, for the Maoris, for their journeys. I still suffer a little bit from my flu, but I try to keep my voice upright. So, Kauri is a very interesting tree, and the message is that we connect with the spirits, with heavens above as well, to be grounded on Mother Earth. And it's about balance. Balance from the inner world and the outer world, from the upper world and the lower world. And it's finding balance for our existence. And it's also the message from the East, from the new beginnings, and from the letting go from the old. And this tree can let go his bark to nourish the soul, the soil in the forest, and to help finding new life on the ground. And we are invited to stand like a strong tree in the forest and to be connected as well with the collective over our roots, and to stand in stillness and in sacred meditation next week. And it's an invitation also to go with the flow and to clear everything which has to be cleared and cleansed. So, also from the transformation code, next week a card. This is the feminine power, the moon. And we can use that one as well in our cleansing rituals and to find prosperity and freedom and health in our hearts for the upcoming days. I hope this short reading is a little bit helpful, and I hope that the week after I will be back fully recovered, and it will be a little bit easier for me to read the cards. But anyway, much love from my side and blessings, and go with the flow next week. Maybe some of you have also a few days off, as we have a special week, and I hope to see you after then for the next reading, my weekly reading. Okay, so bye bye.